What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jasmine, back for the first time in 6 months, give or take. And today I'm hitting y'all back with a review of Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, also known as the book that causes asthma and depression. I am not kidding, but like, why are you surprised? Doesn't every Cassandra Clare book cause this? So, just a quick overview. The reason I've been gone for a long period of time is not because I've been lazy. Okay, partially because I've been lazy, and also because I've been actually busy. I've actually been busy. I moved from Washington all the way down to Nebraska, so that's been a big thing, moving and all that. So that's why I haven't had time, and my phone's gotten really bad. So I haven't been able to film videos. My computer's gotten really bad, so I haven't been able to edit videos. And if I can't make videos and edit videos, it's kind of hard to put something up online, if you know. So, we're going to be talking about Queen of Air and Darkness. I already said that, and I feel bad. See, I had a lot. Okay, I'm not going to say it now. I'm just going to give like a non-spoilery. There isn't much I can say, to be honest, because if I were to say something, I'd spoil the whole series. So, basically, I guess what I can say is, this is the third book in the Dark Artifices trilogy. And the Dark Artifices consist of Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. But honestly, if we're technically speaking, you gotta read The Infernal Devices and The Mortal Instruments. And that's just 9 books. And then 2 to get to here. And that sounds very depressing, but they're good, let me tell you. So that's basically all I have for the non-spoilery part, because I can't say much of the third book. That'd be spoiling everything else. But one thing I do want to mention is, look at this cover. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Look at it. Especially on this phone. This phone that's like the XR. It has really good camera qualities and really makes it prettier. And okay, the best part is, look at that. Oh my lord. It's the whole squad. The whole squad. I found this book at Walmart. I've been looking for it, and when I found it in the book section, because I knew it'd be there, because I saw Lord of Shadows there a couple months before, and I saw it, and I was like, that was my reaction, but like worse. And I just saw someone from my school there, and I was really praying they didn't see me, but they didn't. But probably the shoppers at Walmart were like, anyway, let's get on to the review of this book. So, to be honest, I'm disappointed. Your girl here is disappointed. I had really high hopes, especially because it's the third book, and all her third books are always the best. Well, because it's the end, and it always puts everything together, and everything is always just clean and perfect, and, you know, it's just perfect. Because her books follow a pattern. Like, the first book's always terrible, ends terribly. Well, it's not terrible, it ends terribly. Cliffhanger, second book, cliffhanger, third book, it's always a great conclusion. This one, nothing tied up, and except for Emma and Julian. And that wasn't even a great tie-up either. There was stuff I did like, but I'm gonna talk about stuff I didn't like, because there's a lot of those. The first thing I didn't like was the Kieran, Christina and Mark threesome. No, you can throw that away. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't like that. I ship everybody, but I did not like the 3 people thing. I don't know. I just didn't like that. No. No. And I also didn't like the end. And the end, when the parabody thing, when like they turned into giants and stuff and like pretty much killed everybody. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like it. And then they lost their parabody runes, and that made no sense. How did they just disappear? And like, as I was reading that, I flipped to the next page and I was like, did I misread something or did they just disappear? And I was like, look back, they did just disappear for no reason at all. And there was no reason why. Like, Jem tells them, like, oh, they're gone, the bond's broken. But how? Like, how? We go through these 3 books, and everyone's like, the parabody room can't be broken, unless you get your mark stripped and all that. And then it's broken like that. And I'm just like, wait. Oh, what? One scene when When Zara came up behind Emma and stabbed her, I was pissed. I was like, Emma, why didn't you kill that girl when you had the chance? Especially towards the end, when she decided to be all stubborn and was like, I'm gonna kick everyone out of... I forgot where they lived. But I'm gonna kick everyone out of there. And I was like, why didn't you kill her when you had the chance? But no, mercy's better than revenge. So when that scene happened, I was so mad. I was like, no, Emma is not gonna die. Julian's not gonna die. It's not gonna end well. I literally threw my book across the car. I literally threw it. I threw it away. I was like, not today, son. And they didn't explain that. And the one thing that bothered me most was Kit. Like, I was surprised. I was shocked when I found out he was the descendant of the first heir. I was even shocked when the Seelie Queen and the Unseelie King, you know, got together. I was like, wait. But, like, Kit didn't get his happy ending. Everyone gets their happy ending except Kit. Why didn't Kit get his happy ending? I don't know if Kit, like, loved Ty, like, you know, loved Ty, or just loved him, like, you know, a friend. I had a feeling he loved him, because, you know, there are things when he's, like, his heart is, like, and then Ty is just, like, Livy, I'm gonna raise Livy from the dead. It's all about Livy. And then that one scene where Kit is, when they're, like, bringing Livy back, and then Kit's all, like, Ty never cared about me. I was like, no! And then when Kit goes to live with Tessa and Jem, because Tessa's pregnant, you already know my girl. That sounded wrong. Okay. But when Ty was like went up to Magnus and he was all like, where really is Kit? I thought this was gonna be the scene where he was gonna say like he actually did like Ty, like loved Ty. Oh, wait, I mean loved Kit. I was like, it's gonna happen, everybody. It's gonna get a happy ending. But then it didn't, and I was like, what? And they didn't get together, and I was so mad. And then Livy's back, but she's a ghost. And I'm like, why? But I saw it like on Goodreads because I was super frustrated about the whole Kit thing. I was mad. I was depressed. I had asthma and depression. I heard like she's making like another series about, it's gonna be solely focused on like Livy, Kit, and Ty, but none of it's come out now. I forgot what it's even called. There's not even a synopsis. It's just her talking about it because she wants to write like 5 other separate series, 5 in total for the Shadowhunter world. And I was like, okay, when's this coming out? When's Kit and Ty getting their happy, and Livy, when they're all getting their happy ending? I just scroll down. 2022. What is this? 2018? 4 years, 4 years. I'm graduating in 2023. 2022 is a year before I graduate. None of that today, son. Nope, I ain't dealing with it. But I have to. And that's what's really disappointing. No one gets their happy ending. Besides Magnus and Alec, yeah, everyone we've already known. But, like, people I've come to love in this whole series, the only people who got their happy ending in this whole series was Emma and Julian. And Kit and Ty. There can be so many good things in this series, but there will be that one bad thing, and I will remember that one bad thing, and I will hold on to it, and that will define this entire series. Kit, my boy Kit. That was disappointing. Also when they went to Fuel, that was really interesting, seeing the opposite world, where they're like, everything was opposite, and like, instead, like, where Livy died, and instead Ty died. That was so weird. And then Jem died, and then I was super sad, and Tessa was all alone in Fuel. The thing that I didn't get when Livy there was talking about what had happened was that Julian was saving them and putting them on the train, and then they all got away, and then a lot of them like died and stuff. But then Julian became endarkened, and I was like, how did he become endarkened if he like loved his siblings so much in that world and was protecting them? Like, how did he become endarkened? And how did Emma become endarkened? And I was just really confused at that. I probably didn't read it well, but I am not dwelling on that. I am dwelling on this. That idea. Also, Ash. Oh my lord, Ash. When I figured out the Silly Queen and Sebastian, you know, I was shook. I remember in the Mortal Instruments when they were like together. I didn't know they actually had a kid, and I was like, yo, what? That was shocking. Weirdly shocking. And the whole thing with Julian being like, putting on the spell to close off his feelings, yo. That pissed me off so much. You know, like, I see people, like, have a hard time with grief, because grief is hard. Losing somebody is hard. But the fact that he went and got the spell, I was like... And he was terrible to Emma this entire time. And I was like, no, boy, Julian. And when he wanted to fuel and he lost the spell, and he was like, Emma. And then she was like, you hurt me. And then he was like... That was very depressing. It was very sad for both of them. And it was an instinct to go up, to do everything. Like, an instinct, I think an animal. And he was like, animal, no feelings. Not saying animals don't have feelings, but you know, to an extent. But that was very sad. It was just sad. This whole book was sad. Sad and disappointing. I'm trying to think of everything else that was disappointing. The whole thing with Zara and her dad being the Inquisitor, that was weirdly popped up, and I didn't really understand that. It just popped out of nowhere. Probably because I read this, I didn't even go back and read the second one, reread it. Maybe that could help, but I felt that was something that was just really random popping up. Like, Horace, whatever, just randomly popping up. Diego and Jamie, they're okay, they're just randomly popping up. This one has pictures, and the pictures are beautiful. Let me show you one. Not that one. I don't like that picture. Oh yeah, this one. With Livy. That one is beautiful. But that reminds me of Kit, and Kit makes me depressed. Kit's not even a Herondale. Sorry, every time someone brings up Herondale, especially Will Herondale, it always makes me so sad. There it is. It's always Will Herondale. Because why? Why did that have to happen? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna self cry. Look of asthma and depression. Let's move on. When I finished this book, I wasn't crying at all. I was in the car and I was just like, huh. Like, every time I read them, I'm always, like, the end, I'm always like, no. Actually, I've only been that with one of her book, and that was the last book, The Infernal Devices. That one made me cry. For one reason and one reason only. The last one, City Heavenly Fire, that was okay. But I feel like her best set on her series yet is Infernal Devices. I love that one. Hands down, best one. Yeah, and also there's a cliffhanger here. And I was like, yo, what the heck? Like, why is there a cliffhanger? I thought this was the finale. No continuation. Jace from Fuel comes back into the Sealy Queen's world, and she brings Ash with him, and Sealy Queen's like, oh my gosh, my son! But at the same time, the Jace from Fuel was like, bring me Clary Fairchild. And I was like, what are you doing here? And then it ends, and I'm like, what? Why did it just end? And I'm so triggered. And then there was that scene where Clary and Jace are in the garden, and they just propose to each other. I don't know. I like them, but was that really necessary? I did like that Magnus and Alec got married. That was cute. I love that. I love them. I love them so much. They're my hair. Besides Will Herondale. Oh, here we go again. I'm triggering myself. Oh, when they got betrayed by Annabelle, but it wasn't Annabelle, it was some freaky ass demon. I was like, yo, what? Because, and then they came back, and then Oscar had just been to the meeting and such, and then he came back and he told Zara and Manuel about it, and then it just said he shapeshift. I was like, no, this ain't happening. Not today. Nope, but it was today. I felt like this wasn't her best one, and I feel terrible for saying that, but this is opinionated, and this is my channel. I can say whatever I want, to an extent. The thing I did like about this book was the writing style. I love her writing style so much, I'm a lard. Like, if I had to choose between Cassandra Clare and Sarah J. Maas, Cassandra Clare, hands down, I'm sorry. You can see him. Can you see him? Over? There. I feel bad, but at the same time I don't. I'm gonna think of something and then I'm not gonna add it. This goes back to like the parabody thing. When the mortal sword broke, I thought that was because Emma was badass, but that could have been the curse, making them able to do bad things. No one died. No one died, I don't think. No one died. That's a good thing. That's a step up. No one died. Who are those people? I don't even know. You know who those people are? I don't know who they are. Oh well. If that's Zara. No, it's not. They wouldn't put her on the cover. Oh well. I don't know what that is. What is something I liked? Why is this sad? Why is this hard? Why is this sad? Why is this hard? I love Julian, but at the same time I want to toss him across the room and bang his head on the wall and be like, get some sense into your brain. Annabelle. Let's talk about this cover. Annabelle. When she came back, I was like, sit down and I will kill you myself. Sit down, please. But I found out it was a demon all along, so then I was like, they did kill her. Because, like, they slashed her spine, and I was like, how are you still alive? But she wasn't. It was a demon. I don't know where they found that demon, but oh well. And then that one guy was Ragnar Fell. I feel like I know him from one of her other books, but I read those a while ago, so whoop-de-doo, they left my brain. When Emma went into the, I forgot what it's called, the City of Bones, I think, and she was about to smash the parabody rune, I thought she was actually going to do it. And I was like, you go, you do it. I don't care about anyone else but you two, because this is your book. And then Julian was like, stop. Have faith. And then she left with him, and I was like, okay then, I see where he's coming from, but at the same time, why didn't you just smash it? But that wouldn't have been good. Can we talk about Helen? Oh my gosh, what's that word correct? Can we talk about Helen and Aline? Helen and her wife. I love them. Especially her wife. She's just like, eat this now. You made my wife cry, kids, and I will not deal with it. I love her. I feel like Cassandra Clare did this on purpose, though. For whatever reason. Do we even know? No. But it was still a good book. It was just really long now that I think about it. And I usually don't mind really long books as long as they're tied up in the end. And this wasn't tied up in the end. So I was just like, oh. I'm not sure what I would give it, though. Like, I want to say 4, but a 3 would not be good. 5 stars is the ending of The Infernal Devices. That was a piece of cake. Not the piece of cake like easy. That was a piece of cake exquisite. What am I saying? I'll give it a 4. 4 stars. That's it. I feel bad though. But I shouldn't feel bad because it's my channel and I can say whatever I want about it. Listen, I feel bad. I just had really high hopes for it and I was pretty disappointed. And there were sections that were so long, like from part 1 to part 2. Oh my gosh, that was so long. So very long. The characters, I still love them so much. I wish I had them in my life because I love them so much. So I was just about, like that shoot dance. I was just about to do that, but I hurt my leg doing that shoot dance. I can't show it, but this leg has tape on it because, like you have to go like that and you have to like hop and do it. So like right there, my foot is now sore from hopping on it. So I have to do it with my opposite leg, and I'm like left-handed, so now it's weird doing it on my left foot. But just so you know, I did like this book. I did. It just didn't really hit the mark at the best finale of Cassandra Clare's ever. I think because I came in it expecting it'd be something like Clockwork Princess. and Clockwork Princess is a masterpiece. Like, can we just agree? Because I finished it, like, that's it. No tears, nothing. I feel like Julian during the spell. See what I did there? So, if you have any thoughts, put them in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Share it with your friend. I have Instagram and Snapchat. You should follow me on those. It's jazzysbookfridge and jazzysbookfridge. So, yeah, that's all. See you guys later. I'll try posting more frequently instead of just ghosting out on you. So, see you later. Bye!